Shedeur Sanders is a grifter's paradise, period, right? There are these people who, and he said it after the game, a lot of people want to see him fail. There's these people that sit over here that if you just criticize everything the young man does, there's going to be people that gravitate to that because they don't want to see him succeed, right? Because they don't like him for whatever reason it is, and it's probably not even a real reason that should damn matter. Right? And then there are people over here that realize if you support everything Shedeur Sanders does, if you just say he's great all the time, there's going to be a swell of people that always support you because that's how they want to feel. For whatever reasons that are probably extremely valid. Starting with his talent, starting with his family, starting with his father, all the things you love about him. There are these people over there. If you do that all the time, you got people that's going to always support you. But God darn it, don't be reasonable. Don't be logical. There's the people who were like, he was drafted, me, for sure. I thought he should have been drafted by the second round. I thought he was a late first round, second round draft pick. I thought it was bullcrap. Y'all was standing next to me and I wanted the Steelers to draft him. I thought it was bullcrap that he went in the fifth round. But I'm also smart enough and logical enough to realize he went in the fifth round. And there were people who, when he went in the fifth round, was like, don't treat him like a fifth rounder. Well, what the hell? And now those same people, if you critique his play like he's a starter in the league, saying, oh, why y'all criticizing the fifth rounder? We're just talking about a damn quarterback. That's it. It's evaluation. And what's crazy is the most logical person through all of this has actually been him. Shedeur Sanders has been the biggest adult throughout the Shedeur Sanders journey than any person who's ever talked about it. They got people actually fighting with other people that you can't be fans of Shedeur because you said something negative about him before. What if the film changed and you feel differently? Now, if you critique this character and talk about him as a young man, then you're just trash. This is a young man who's trying to figure out how to live life and has actually lived it more maturely than a lot of other people have, right? And there's people on my own network who I thought have attacked this young man and said things about his character when it was unwarranted and it was biased. That's just what he is. But for him, he's somewhere in the middle. He has good days, he has bad days, because he's a young rookie quarterback trying to figure it out. He got what it takes, he's gonna keep working, and we'll see where it lands. But can we let it see where it lands and just talk about where it is during the day? Because no, people don't want that.
Stay can't is it Shedeur Sanders? Because we know he gets the rest of the season to audition effectively for his job. Or is it Kevin Stefanski who might be out of his job?
Well, Courtney, I'm going to say Shedeur Sanders. Kevin Stefanski is a two-time NFL Coach of the Year, and even though he hasn't covered himself in glory this season, if he gets clipped in Cleveland, he'll have another job. Likely this hiring cycle, with all of the expected openings that we anticipate at the end of the regular season. With Shedeur Sanders, I don't know that he will have a better opportunity. I don't know that he will have a longer runway to prove that he belongs in terms of being a starting quarterback in this league. Now, the irony of that is Cleveland's commitment to their head coach could hinge on how committed they are to Shedeur Sanders and how committed they are in not drafting a quarterback at the top of the 2026 draft where they have 2 first-round draft picks. Because here's the deal. If you're thinking about drafting a quarterback with the first-round pick, you want to put him on the same timeline as the head coach. You don't want to have the head coach on the hot seat when you're drafting a quarterback in the first round. Ask the New York Giants how that's working out. So I will say this. I think Shedeur Sanders has more at stake because I do believe that Kevin Stefanski will have more opportunities if it doesn't work out in Cleveland to be a head coach. I don't know that Shedeur Sanders will have more opportunities, will be given a longer runway with another team, considering how polarizing people view him as a player.
Well, I'm a bit surprised. I would have thought Stefanski, your point is well taken, though. I didn't think about the polarization of Shedeur Sanders. What I see in Shedeur Sanders is a young player who has growing pains as you're going up. And by the way, this is Stefanski's offense. I know he's not calling the offense, but you're in charge of it, right? So things didn't go great last week, but you've seen improvement in him. If he continues to improve, if you're the Cleveland Browns and you're sitting back, unless you just absolutely love somebody, you go, hey, he's our bridge guy. When you go, they got a great young football team. Like you look around, they got good pieces and parts. So
their draft class
was really good. So the problem for me, I would say, Stefanski, because very rarely do you get into a place where you'll have a quarterback you can kind of run this out and then build for next year. Stefanski, for me, it's just been underwhelming. Like there hasn't been a lot that you could just go, and I know he's been Coach of the Year, but but it just, areas of this football team just have not stepped up. Schwartz has done an insanely good job on the defense. They can't find something offensively to me, and the whole Dylan Gabriel and managing Shedeur Sanders, that to me was just a blip. The Flacco and Kenny Pickett at the beginning was crazy. These dudes take all that and then they ship them off, and then you play them a little bit and then ship them off, and you got two kids who have never done anything. That to me is malpractice. Like you literally gave them no chance to be successful, and that's the part that I take, John. Because as a player, you and I both realize, man, your chance of success was minimal at best when you got that type of opportunity.
Here's the thing that I think we have to look at, guys. I'm very, very big on this. Whatever you are, whatever your signature that got you the job, make sure you're that. Like, if D'Amico Ryan was in Houston and their defense sucked, we have a problem. Because being a defense coordinator in San Francisco got you that damn job. The same applies to Saleh in San Francisco before he took the Jets job. We got to remember, when Aaron Rodgers arrived, there were expectations for the New York Jets because their defense was something you thought you could hang your hat on because Saleh brought it, okay? Before Woody Johnson came in, derailed and disrupted everything, and the Jets have been a joke ever since. What you do, what your signature is, fellas, is what I hang my hat on. So as we sit here today talking about the Cleveland Browns, right? And you just brought up Jeff Saturday, you brought up Schwartz and how he's got that defense looking, okay? We see, and we've raved at times about the Cleveland Browns defense. Am I correct, fellas? I think we've done that.
Yeah.
So the problems with their offense. What was Kevin Stefanski before he arrived in Cleveland?
Right.
He was the offensive coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings, okay? But here we are in this year. Look at the Browns offense this year. Yards per play last, total QBR last, yards per game 30th, offensive points per game 29th. That's horrid. And why is that relevant? Because it's not just Shedeur Sanders. This man, Kevin Stefanski, was it like 11 quarterbacks over the last 4 years?
Right.
Was it something like that? Right. I mean, are you talking about 13 quarterbacks since 2020? Damn, you can't find somebody that works. Right. Can't find somebody? Right. Nobody? I mean, Baker Mayfield is pretty damn good without you. Okay? You know, you see other quarterbacks, they're looking relatively decent without you. And you're looking at Kevin Stefanski, two-time coach of the year. What's the problem? And then I'm looking at here, Shedeur Sanders, all right? So we got to look at him because we can't let him off the hook. He takes over in week 12. Since week 12, 16 points per game. Second worst scoring offense to the Las Vegas Raiders in the league. 56% completions, 23rd among 25 qualified. 5 interceptions, tied for most in the NFL. 76 pass rating, 23rd among 25 qualified. 36% success rate, 23rd among 25 qualified. My point is this: I can look at Shedeur Sanders, Jeff, CC, and blame him, right? My problem is, damn, Kevin Stefanski, does any quarterback work for you? Any quarterback at all? At some point in time, ain't it about you? Ain't it about your offensive coordinator? Ain't it about what y'all are bringing to the table? Because if no one seems to work for you as an offensive mind at the quarterback position, how can I look at Shedeur Sanders? I might have to look at you and say, you might be the reason Shedeur Sanders is looking the way he's looking.
It's a little hard, though, to get a full evaluation of quarterback, though, when they have no receivers to speak of. They were missing 2 starters on the offensive line, lost in the game. But
here's the problem with that. Even though you're right, that's not going to stop us from judging Shedeur.
Right.
So